Video editing has become an incredibly saturated job market in the past few years, especially with the constant uprise of new YouTube creators coming onto the platform. And it's because of this, it can be really hard to stand out as an editor. So today we're going to talk about 5 things you can do to differentiate yourself as an editor or to stand out. My name's Dylan Reynolds. I've been an editor for 5+ years at this point, and I edit for some of the biggest YouTubers on the platform like AthleanX, Tyler Mowry, and more. And every single tip that I'm going to be giving you today, I implement, whether it was in the past or currently in my own work. And hopefully, since it worked for me, it can work for you. So getting right into it, tip number 1 is to develop your own unique editing style. Have fun with this. Just edit with different editing techniques. Play around with different fonts, different colors on fonts, play around with different color grades, with certain transitions, play around with certain visual effects even, and then find a style that sets you apart from others. A great example of this is Nicholas Crystal. I don't know if I pronounced his last name right, but he has a very unique editing style. Once you see his videos, you know exactly that it's his video or him that actually edited that video. The idea behind this is to create a signature look for that exact reason. When people see your content, whether it's your video or it's a video you edited, they know that it was you who did it. The idea is to make it instantly recognizable. Now, I'm a little disappointed that I even have to say tip number 2 because this should just be a given, but you'd be shocked how many aspiring editors I recently have been speaking to as I just released an editing course, and how many of them actually are not using professional NLE softwares. So tip number 2, learn to use advanced editing softwares or just industry standard NLE software. And for those of you that don't know, NLE is a non-linear editing software. So an example of this is Final Cut Pro, Premiere Pro, Avid, that kind of thing. So as I said, I was very disappointed to find out how many rookies out there are using basic watermarked like rookie softwares like Filmora, for example. No hate on them. It's a great gateway into editing. But if you want to make a living from editing, let's be honest, you have to actually invest in professional advanced non-linear editing softwares. Now, the 3 main softwares that you can invest your time and money into learning is Final Cut Pro, Premiere Pro, or DaVinci Resolve. These are all considered industry standard NLEs or non-linear editing softwares. Final Cut Pro is great. It's very underestimated as far as how powerful it is and what you can do with it. Premiere Pro is probably the most industry standard as far as like freelance editing goes. DaVinci Resolve is great because it's free and it's starting to really grow in popularity. And then finally, if you really want to make a career out of like cinema editing, for example, film editing for movies and stuff, maybe it would be a good idea to start learning how to use Avid, as a lot of media houses use Avid as their main editing software for films. Now, the reason you want to really choose one of these non-linear editing softwares or industry standard softwares is because they'll offer a wide array of different effects and features and capabilities that you just simply won't get with rookie softwares. And by obtaining mastery of these softwares, you'll be able to create stunning visual artwork through video that will really stand out with a potential client or with the potential audience that you want to grow. Quickly before we move on to the next tip, which is a really important one, so stick around, I want to let you guys know that I just released an editing course. Now, what I teach you in this course is not only how to start a profitable short form editing business, but I also teach you the fundamentals of editing. I teach you how to put an edit together. I teach you everything I've learned as I've been the editor for AthleanX, for people like Tyler Mowry, Gus and Son, and more. And I teach you everything you need to know in regards to editing short form content, which is in high demand as of recently. I'm going to constantly be adding to this course, and we're going to have a whole section on long form editing and the psychology behind editing. But as of right now, we just launched March 1st. And in this initial launch phase, all we're covering is how to start a profitable business out of editing, mainly short form content, as there's a huge uprise in popularity with that now. And then we also teach you how to edit the short form content. You're not just learning trendy features and how to put short form content together because it's trending right now in this course, but we actually teach you fundamentals of editing alongside teaching you how to edit shorts as well. As I said, it will continue to grow and you'll have access to more and more content each month. As of the time I'm publishing this video, it's on sale for a couple more days. So if you guys are interested and you want to take action, then go ahead and click the first link in the description below to get started. All right, so let's move on to our next tip, back into the video. Tip number 3 is to specialize in a specific niche. Now, this isn't something that you must do, But if you're really looking to stand out as an editor, then you should become a master editor in a specific niche. Whether that's music videos, whether that's short films, whether that's a film editing, whether it's YouTube editing, or more specifically vlog editing, whether you're a vlog editor, whether you're a shorts editor, whatever it is, by becoming known for your expertise in a specific niche, you'll be able to attract a unique client base or audience who appreciate your editing skills. Now, tip number 4 is to collaborate with other creators. A great way to stand out as a YouTube editor is to collaborate with other YouTube editors. By working together, you can create unique content that showcases your guys' work. And not only can this help you build your personal brand as a video editor, but it can also give you the opportunity to learn from other creators. Tip number 5, and my favorite tip of all, is becoming consistent with branding and storytelling. Now, finally, as I just said, to stand out as a video editor, it's so important to be consistent with your branding and your storytelling, which is slightly on the line with tip 1. And the reason I say this is because you need to create a consistent not only look, but consistent feel with all your videos, and work on storytelling to make your videos more engaging. Every video has a story structure of some sort, so find it and run with that. This will build a strong relationship with your potential audience and your potential clients. And furthermore, it'll keep them coming back for more. So I hope you guys found these tips helpful. Remember, the key to standing out as a video editor is to be unique, creative, and consistent. And with hard work and dedication and a constant learning mentality, you can take your videos to the next level. And from that, build a successful career out of it, whether you choose to be a YouTube editor, a film editor, a music video editor, or whatever it is. As always, if you guys have any questions or comments, leave them in the comments below. I'll get back to you as soon as I can. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more content around editing. Thanks for watching.